Not my fault.
So we are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium.
He said he home. What?
This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
You just a friend.
I'm home, baby. You can welcome me.
Yeah, we about to welcome you with open arms, all right. Oh.
And not much there.
I think Miles Garrett came up was like,
yeah, 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, with something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
Steps away to his left. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
That's a as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spot, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all it does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Flushed out right. He's got a man complete.
Yeah,
he will
lucky.
go out right near the 35-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Uh-oh, he calling for a play. He's telling people to slant it deep. Look for it.
Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
You see my dude hanging on the back over there?
There's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10.
He lucky he juked. I could not get him.
They run with
damn.
A yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
On play action, they'll throw. This one hauled in by Sample. Touchdown, Bengals.
God.
Drew Sample, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Put that nigga back on the injured reserve.
They'll set up to throw.
Holy shit. Oh no!
And it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now. That's a good arrogance.
Yeah, that's his strategy. He gonna just keep running because he don't want Myles Garrett to get him.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Watch the play. Watch the plays. He gonna run it. He gonna run it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right.
Ah.
Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from a yard out.
That can't beat him. Kill him. He ain't gonna be able to beat nobody else.
Point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Back to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, come on. That was in his hands.
Drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Come on, Gamey. Come on now.
4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals.
I should have known.
Players are probably just better and not try and do too much. Do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
On second down now, it's Hines. And he'll get this up to about the 33. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 37.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left.
No!
The sideline, did he keep the feet in?
I don't know why I died. I didn't die. I tried to hit stick it.
First down.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience,
Yeah, I don't know
that's when
why.
defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they weren't being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. He'll check this down to Hines. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. He completes it to
Oh
Boyd.
my God.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Jesus, he's going to try to quarterback sneak. Kill the quarterback. Kill him. Murder him. I don't care if you got to chop his head off. Do something.
And there's an example of that right there.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Samaje Perine, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
I should have quit when I was ahead.
After the touchdown,
He's gonna take me back into the realm of depression.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end
Jesus
zone,
Christ.
not a good one.
You're getting closer.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football because, as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight, doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
They'll set up a throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh!
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Yes! 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 Yes!
As strong as some of these guys
Yes!
are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Yes!
Brett Maher on for the extra
Another look totally embarrassing.
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
You gotta admit that was one hell of a pass.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
I don't know.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so that...
I don't know how I got it, but I got it.
My dude injured or something? Like, what's going on? Why he ain't even still in the game? He must be injured. Where is he? Medical center. Oh, he's not injured. What the fuck is going on? I'm ready, nigga. Get me. Whatever you gotta hit. Resume the game. Resume the game.
They will begin the drive at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view
I see
than when you're trying
hope
to figure out
now.
how to fix things.
I just gotta play.
It's
No way!
It takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll run on first down. Hines. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
In my humble estimation, terrific work defensively. Running back's trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Steps away to his left.
Yes, sir.
Greedy Williams picks it off.
Yes, sir.
This one back into the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Defense has a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense.
Hey, you threw it directly to my dude.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the
Yes, sir. One touchdown, baby. That's all we need. That's all we need.
And good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now.
That's all we need, baby. We might not go to the playoffs, but if we can pull this one out, I can at least say, I owed you.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here.
Oh, so you think?
Are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so
Yes, sir.
just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defense guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Yes, sir. We can do this, y'all. It's not impossible.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced the ball in the coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the
Come on, man.
5,
Get that fumble. We need a fumble right here. Or an interception. We need an interception. He's trying to throw it. He's going for it. No, don't run back. What are you doing? Don't run away.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation.
He was coming.
Heck, his second read wasn't there, but he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket.
Come on, man.
Got to the stick,
Jesus
and picked up the first
Christ.
down.
We just need something. Let him throw another interception.
Now a play fake here on first down. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Sometimes we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short game.
He gonna try to run it or pass it, y'all. Only two things he can do. No crap.
Second and 6. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive here.
He's going for it again. I ain't a fool.
The play action.
I ain't a
fake.
fool.
They
Oh.
look to throw.
Oh no. Oh no. Get him. No. Get him.
Touchdown.
Oh.
Tyler Boyd, as the first half is winding down, and the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. Lead now up to 14, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand.
That's
They'll
it.
take that.
I want to hit someone, and someone's going to pay for my transgressions.
First half as the kicks away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Holy crap.
Just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Jesse Bates
I
made
saw
the
it.
tackle from his safety spot. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Listen, come on now.
Set to receive, they have the lead and the football.
That's why he gets the-
Quarter number 3, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Jesus Christ. This man, you should have ran out here,
And they're
man.
still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance,
Oh.
it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Buying time to his left.
Oh, no.
A sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I've been humbled the whole season. I deserve it. I deserve everything.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Being chased out left.
No.
So no sack. He gets back to the line.
I was coming.
Bring up a 4th down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
No, he's going to go for the 3.
McPherson's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Fields this way up at the 17. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run the offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack.
You got an injury.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And again, it's Chubb. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4.
He got anointed.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. Past the 20. And he's brought down before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Chubb.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 11th touchdown of the year. And
the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Moore, up and good.
Woo,
And the
bring it
lead
down
is
with
trimmed
10.
down to 10.
There's still hope, guys. There is still hope for this victory.
Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
You're going for a passing play. Oh, he tricked me.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
He tricked me. He did all that. I thought he was doing all the hands gestures for a passing play, and it turned out it was a run play. He tricked me. You sick son of a bitch.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Now he's going for a pass. Cover him.
The pressure right. Man open.
Oh,
Lord.
Lord. Nice joke.
Across midfield down to the 45. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field.
That's all right, guys. That's a lot of field you got to cover. A lot of mistakes he can make. He knows he can throw interceptions. He's going to throw one right here. Oh, he tricked me again.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They're going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. Shedding the tackle. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first.
We were trying to kill
you.
you.
Expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
We were going to kill
first
you.
and 10 now from the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. Open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It gives them a few touchdowns on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after
Yeah, I'm coming.
on first, now 2nd and 10.
You heard about my legend. Come on. What do you have?
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
No!
Find his man Chase complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
My dude just ran right past. I'm like, God, that was supposed to be my sack, Miles Garrett. But you didn't do a good job.
Run it again, or they can go play action.
It would have been my tackle, Miles Garrett. But you didn't do a good job.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground again. It's
oh my God! Oh my God!
Great play there.
He was right there and he missed it.
And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that wins
streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now.
My God, man. Come
So after the
on.
made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right.
Oh!
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Cheetah with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned
I
every time you
should.
throw an interception if you do things the right
But I
way.
thought I could get that.
And
No!
pretty
Holy.
darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later.
Who would that be?
That'd be one
All
Peyton
right.
Manning through 28
All right.
his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Second and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And
Oh!
they'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. How about that? Their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson.
Oh,
Up and
my
good.
God,
Lead is now
man.
24. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
That
This will be a
interception.
touchback as that
Bro.
sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let this go deep inside. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead,
That's
4th
not what I
quarter.
wanted.
Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Then like 4 different plays that come up, and then you can use your D-pad to go through and press the button.
The Browns on 3rd
okay.
down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
No, it's in there, right? There's a lot of crack out there. You got 2, you only got 1 receiver out there, nigga. You running. Oh, nah, you changed it to a pass. I ain't dumb, nigga.
Now Chubb.
Oh, God damn!
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first 2 quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Back to throw now on 1st down. Rolling to his right.
Oh!
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Von Bell. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six
Jesus
for Bengals
Christ.
TD. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep.
Oh, my God.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels
He's
like
lucky.
extra on every
I was about
to... They have really struggled to make headway through the air. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
We're gonna kill you. You ain't gonna have nobody else.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
You're not gonna have nobody else.
Gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action.
We ain't gonna let you. We ain't gonna let you be great all the time.
Go ahead and give it to your back.
If we can't beat you, we're gonna set you up to get beat by the next team.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines.
Yes, sir.
Lee.
I wasn't. I was on the other dude, but the league.
Roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is?
Yes, sir. You shouldn't have played me. You think you gonna embarrass me and make me look like this? Well, you gonna pay the price.
+3.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
I'm gonna let you.
Remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
I'll set you up for massive failure.
To help salt this one away. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a 1st down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz and always have it, because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run again with Hines. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive.
Dislocate his shoulder.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and
That's
the guy
okay.
carrying the ball,
We're going to make him pay.
like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
You should have never came to our town and embarrassed us like this. We don't have too many good things. Ah, that's a good job. Whoa, that nigga, he always getting, man.
Business as usual for them.
That same dude always got
riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen, and so far they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, it's clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
dislocated wrist. Jesus Christ.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A give running right is Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
You sound like a bit choo-choo train.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And
Oh my
goodness,
God.
another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cincinnati, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they
what
head
you,
to
Snoop
Baltimore
Dogg now?
to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile,
Is
for
that what you, Snoop
Cleveland,
Dogg?
they dropped their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll try again
I said,
next
you
week
Snoop Dogg
at
now?
home
Huh?
against New England.
Well, I think you used to doing that.
Oh, Lord, yeah, because you turn to the old man again. Huh? Huh? I can't hear, youngster. Huh? You got to speak up. Huh? I said, You didn't say hands so many times. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Huh?
What is your issue?
Look at that. Look at that. Couldn't do nothing. Get away from me. I don't want to see this no more. Advance the week.
Advance the week. Oh my God, please. Who's injured?
I hope none of his injured people come back. I hope all the downfall to this man. Please, somebody finally get him that loss so I can feel some type of satisfaction.